Well, it's March 1st. 16 degrees. And I'm trying to figure out what time it is. 6:18. It's a Wednesday. You can see we had 2 inches of snow overnight. I was hoping for 6 inches, but I guess the storm stayed south. I don't know if I said the temperature is 16 degrees and sunrise was at 6:11. Trying 2 cameras again this morning. Yesterday, the knockoff, apparently I tried to adjust it. It was tilted, and doing that, I shut it off. Excuse me, at first I thought the battery died, but I turned it on in the house and had almost full charge. Not sure if I'm going to take the blower out today on the tractor. Nice light fluffy snow. We're supposed to get more snow Friday. Actually, it's going to be a mix of rain and snow. So if I leave this snow and we get more snow and then get rain on top of it, hopefully it just crusts up and doesn't turn to slush and then freeze. And I understand we might have more snow on Saturday. I wish we had had all the snow back in December. Had the trails open early. Kevin O'Brien went out yesterday on the groomer again. Went all the way up to Drew, which is by Wooded Pitlock. He also went up to where we connect with Danforth. So we did the 105 all the way up to Danforth. Came back to trail number 3, which leads over to the 110. 110 up to Drew, back. Connect to the 105 and then back to the clubhouse. So he's spending a lot of time grooming the trails. When I took Rita to town yesterday, I noticed that the trails were groomed. Oh boy. Yeah, it started to snow sometime around 5 o'clock last night. And looks like we got a fair amount. I don't know whether Travis plowed or not. We'll see in a minute. I can't tell. Looks like it did. Yep. It'd be nice if you left that kind of snow on the side of the road. That's great for the snowmobile. Because you have some snow to cool off the tracks, the wheels. Lynn, come on. Lynn. We did go to town yesterday. We left here at 10 to 7. Got to town on time. Rita had a 7:30 appointment at the dentist. And dropped her off. and went to get breakfast at McDonald's. I was looking forward to their steak, egg, and cheese on a bagel with onions. And at first I had trouble finding it, the kiosk. Just showed breakfast sandwiches of like egg McMuffin and egg McGriddle. Excuse me. You had to look for the bagel option. And found it. Went through the customize option to see what was on it. And I noticed that they had butter. Now, why they would put butter on it, I don't know, but I didn't know whether previous times I've ordered it, whether they had butter on it. I don't remember it. So I just left it as the standard steak, egg, and cheese on a bagel with butter. And unfortunately, when I got it, the butter was making a huge mess. Like, come on, what are you doing? I don't know what you're doing here, man. The egg and everything just squeezed out the side because of the butter, and the butter was all over my hands. Plus, it was expensive, like $6.50 for it. And if you make it a meal, as they suggest, coffee and hash brown with tax, it's 11 and change. Which, by the way, is $3 more than the Snowmobile Club all-you-can-eat breakfast. You can have 2 eggs, 2 pancakes, a waffle with either plain or with strawberries and cream, beans, juice, sausage and biscuit gravy, and that's all you can eat. So clearly the deal at the club is much better than McDonald's. I always thought that McDonald's coffee was $1. And I noticed that it's up to $2.19 for a large coffee. So I'm not sure whether I'm ever going to buy the steak, egg, and cheese again. If I do, I will definitely not get butter on it. I think it's going to be a warm day today. I think it's going to get to the 40s. It's going to cause snow melt and mud on the road here. Come on, bud. Oh, Antonio, well, we went to town yesterday. Drove past your place, and they had done a real nice job of plowing the driveway there. Right ahead of the snow coming. So I have to come back and plow again today. Not seeing any coyote tracks crossing the road. Huh. It was supposed to be a nice day today. Got clouds off there to the southeast. I think that's the storm blowing out to sea. The Chinese knockoff camera had worked yesterday up until I got to the power lines here, and it cut out right as I was counting the the poles to estimate visibility. I think I had counted 12 holes. Not sure. No, Prentiss hasn't plowed or thrown grit down. Let's see. 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I might count 10. I don't know where I was getting 12. No, I don't think the logging truck went by. He leaves bigger tracks than that, so he still might be coming. Flynn's looking. Come on, get out of there. I think we're going to have a homemade bagel this morning. Flynn. All right, Flynn, let's go home. Flynn, in the house. Come on. Flynn. There he goes. Oh boy. So I started going through the tax paperwork yesterday, making sure I had all my 1099 forms, and I'm missing one. And went online to try and get it. It's actually Rita's 1099. And you put in your account number and your zip code, and then they ask you for your first 5 of your Social Security. I put it in. Actually, the first time it asked you whether you want to do your Social Security number or your account number. So I didn't know our account number off the top of my head. But I knew a Social Security number, so I put that in. It said no good. So I dug out the account number, put that in, put the zip code in, and it brought me to the next screen where it said put your first 5 of your Social Security in. Put that in. It's still no good. So I went into a chat session with the computer share. And they said, do this, do that. I did that. Told them what it said. They said, all right, call the 800 number. So I can't do a good female voice, so gave it to Rita. And she was too involved with something. She's going to do it today. Now, I was going to try and do taxes myself, but she was still on the marketplace for 7 months in 2022. So that complicates things. So I'm going to get the paperwork together and send it down to my accountant. Have to pay him. I know he uses Intuit tax, whatever, but he knows exactly what he has to do. And you know, I ask him questions throughout the year on other things, so I'll pay him. So come on, in the house. Then he's got snow built up in his paw pads again. I keep pulling on the leash and he gets pissed off. We'll see how the knockoff camera does today. And the sun should clear those clouds momentarily. And then the melting begins. Maybe I'll just take the John Deere Gator out and drive around to compress the snow. The Gator's got fat tires on it. And does a nice job of pressing things down. My other knockoff GoPro camera is supposed to come on the 7th. Originally said it was going to be the 6th, but now it's the 7th. Today's the 1st of March. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, the 4th. March is breakfast at the club. 1st and 3rd Saturdays of the month throughout the year. And the week after the first breakfast, the 11th, we're having spaghetti dinner, spaghetti, meatballs, garlic bread, beverage, and dessert. Not sure whether this could be gingerbread again. I put together a little flyer, and Cheryl liked it, so she's going to print them up and hang them around towns, you know, in Springfield, Lee, Lincoln, maybe Wynn. Get some people over for a spaghetti dinner. $10. $4 to $6 in the evening. Help support the club. Here comes the sun. Just take a look at that, huh? Sure as hell beats Jersey City. Or Jefferson Township. My property here, there was a trail that headed south and then west. It would take you up by the beaver pond and then to Sheepskin, where you can get to Brown Road, or to the 105 trail over towards Osgood Road. But somebody bought the property and gated it off. So, look at a Google Earth yesterday, and on North Drive there goes back 700 feet, 800 feet, which leaves another 1,900 feet of my property, our property, that's would have to get brushed out if I want to make a trail. Then another 1,200 feet of somebody else's property. But Onyx Off-Road doesn't have a name. It shows there's 1,200 acres. But that would take me over to the trail that comes in off of Tar Ridge Road. So let's see. You'd have to wait until May sometime. I don't know whether the bugs would be out by then. The other option is to take the trail at the end of the North Drive, as we call it. That's 700 or 800 feet off the road, and then the trail goes up to Jenny's. Tree rat. Flynn, in the house, bud. Come on. Flynn, come on, in the house. So I checked the analytics on YouTube yesterday. My video shoveling the porch, there's two of them. One of them has like 111 views, the other one has over 400 views, the later one. So I guess maybe I'll do a porch shoveling video again this morning after I sent Flynn in the house. Flynn, come on. Flynn. Flynn, in the house. Oh, the gloves are running low on battery. There we are. March 1st. Try to make this quick. Nice fluffy snow. Hey, if anybody watches this, other than my subscribers, tell me, leave comments on what search terms you put in, because I cannot understand why 400 people are watching me shovel snow. So this is just an experiment this morning to see how many views this video gets. Third time shoveling snow. Yeah, those are my heat mats, hot tracks, heat tracks, whatever you call them. They do work. Just I really don't feel the need to use them today. But the snow's already stopped, and should be warm and melt by itself. Alright, that's fine. Alright, YouTubers. Thanks for watching. Remember, leave comments below as to why or how you ended up watching a guy, 70-year-old guy, shoveling snow off his porch in North Central Maine. Yeah, beautiful day. Thanks for watching.